Are you recording now? All right. So welcome back, listeners, to the Inebri-art podcast. We're just going to record our quick little advert here because, again, we have a sponsor. We are super happy to announce our sponsor for the month of June is Airship Notebooks. They have this really great quality sketchbook that you can purchase. You can go right to airshipnotebook.com and check out their products there. They gave us a whole stack of them to pass out at our life drawing event at the beginning of this month, and all our people were very appreciative. They, I mean, come on, you show up at a life drawing, you get a free sketchbook. How bad's that? So check them out. I dig them, and so thank you again to Airship Notebook. Make sure you go to airshipnotebook.com. Let them know that you heard them on the Inebri-art podcast, and so. Thank you guys for listening, and here's the episode.
I've seen people like, as soon as it's done, they start drinking, and I'm like, don't do that, because as soon as that soothing sensation goes away, it just fires right back up again, and you're like, oh, God. So it's just best to sit there. You'll see. You'll see. I'll try to get you to hold out for as long as you can. All right? Because some of this stuff is pretty brutal.
Ready? All right. So, welcome, listeners, to the Inebri-art podcast. I am not necessarily excited about today's guest, simply because I'm putting myself on the firing line. I don't think I ever say, but my name's Andy. I don't feel like I introduced myself, and I brought in a guest host today, Kristen McKinney, who's been on the podcast before, and she's going to sit there silently and laugh at me, I think. And today's guest is it David or Dave?
David.
David Flipp.
Flipp, F-L-I-P.
From Boston Ballistic Hot Sauce.
Yes, sir.
And I stumbled across your Twitter page, is how I found you.
I don't run that part.
Yeah, I work in social media.
But use the Twitter, I was like, wow.
And I happened to find it, and I looked you up, and you were in West Bridgewater. I'm like, that is not far at all. And
no.
I shot you a message, and you're like, yeah, I'll come down and ruin your evening.
Hell out of it.
So, what led you to make your own hot sauce?
I had my last pulmonary embolism in 2010, and my doctor told me that I had to retire. He told me, basically find a hobby.
Yeah.
Because you can't do anything anymore. So I was thinking, I didn't know what to do. So my fiance, just for shits and grins, she got me a ghost pepper plant. It was supposed to be a ghost pepper plant. It was came in one of them little cans.
Oh, sure, yeah.
Well, she bought me one of those. And I started growing it, and then, I think I grew it for about 3 years. I constantly just babied this thing, and then come to find out it wasn't a ghost pepper. But I got into some pepper groups online and things like that, and that's how I knew it wasn't a ghost pepper. But I just fell in love with peppers.
Right.
I said, I love the way they grow. I just love gardening in general. Mm-hmm. So I started talking to people, and people would send me seeds and stuff like that, and then... growing in New England, people don't expect that you'd be able to get anything.
Right.
But I turned my workshop my workbench into a grow box.
Yeah.
So I grow around 200 plants in there every year.
Oh, wow.
And all different types, and one of which is actually 4 of them I have to grow myself because you can't just go somewhere to get the peppers that I need for Mass Ave Mild. So I have to grow those every other year and make mash and put it to the side.
So you grow them every other year?
Yeah, well, one year I'll grow yellow daisy cutters and boot rust Aussie like I'm doing this year.
Yeah.
And then another year I'll grow the Peruvian habanero and what's the other one in there? Peruvian habanero and the douglas. So I grew the douglas and the Peruvian habanero last year.
So I find there's like 2 types of people who like hot food. There's people who can't get it hot enough.
And people who hate themselves.
And, and then there's people that are kind of like, I like myself, I like spice, but I want to taste something.
Right. Well, that's how I try to make my sauce. I try not to make it too hot because some people will make a sauce and they're like, "Oh yeah, let's go kill people," you know. And it's like, no, I don't want to put that on my food, you know. Like this one sauce, I think it's called like shit your pants or something like that, or shit your bed hot sauce, and it's like that doesn't even sound appealing. You know what I mean? There's nothing about that.
There's a online video interview show called Hot Ones. I don't know if you ever heard of it.
No.
And they interview famous people as they try progressively hotter buffalo wings.
Oh, okay, yeah, I've seen the videos.
And
of
there's
that,
one that I think it's called Da Bomb. And every single episode, they're like, "This is the worst tasting sauce I've ever had."
Yeah,
and they're like, "Yeah, but it's really hot."
Yeah, well, some people like it hot. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like one of the peppers that I use in Mass Ave Mild is boot brush saucy.
Yeah.
Now, if you're gonna taste that pepper, you're gonna go, "Oh, this is the worst thing I ever put in my mouth," taste wise.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, not to mention the heat; it's killer. It's weird that I even put it in a mild sauce, but that's this one here. But I was able to tame that one and the douglas because the douglas tends to go for your throat, and it'll tear you up.
So each pepper has like a different area that it attacks?
Each pepper has its own characteristics of what it's going to do to you. The Carolina Reaper right now is the world's hottest pepper. And that was created by a good friend of mine, Ed Curry.
I just saw an article, I don't know if you've heard this, that some...
Don't even tell me you're going to talk about dragon's breath in this room.
No, is that a... So
no, it's not real. Let me just tell you this.
Well, this is good.
Just so everybody out there will know, okay? Dragon's breath is I don't even know if they even named it Dragon's Breath, but all it was I believe it was a Carolina Reaper mixed with a tepin, and crossed with a tepin. And that's a small chili pepper. It's got a nice, little tiny burn, but it's got a nice flavor. And what a bunch of idiots did, I'm not even going to name their group, but what they did was they decided that, let's mess with Ed Curry and put out a fake news article. And that's what they did. And this thing went viral. So now people I got like 20 people a day putting this thing in I just started hiding it. But, on Facebook saying, "Hey, is this real? Did you hear about this?
We broke that right now. So
would you eat a pepper that's going to kill you?
No.
All right.
I don't even know if I want to do these questions.
The pepper itself was about 1/4 of an inch.
Yeah. The guys hold this tiny little pepper.
Do you really think that thing's going to hold 3 million Scoville?
Yeah.
No, it's not. But so it was fake. It was a fake news article. This right here is an extract of Carolina Reaper.
Great.
This is why I did this one here, because it's the Carolina Reaper in its purest form.
Yeah.
I mean, they're not using stuff that could kill you, chemicals that could kill you or anything. It's grain alcohol that's been cooked down.
Okay.
And what they do is they soak your peppers in it. It's what I did.
So it's peppers soaked down.
Well, you soak that in there and you agitate it all the time to get the capsaicin out of the pepper. The grain alcohol is 190 proof, and it's going to extract the capsaicin from the pepper. So all you're left with is something that looked just like this.
Okay.
Okay. I had some pictures in here, but it's a process that I went through to cook it down.
Yeah.
So it's a process, but what you're left with is something that is extremely hot.
Great. Awesome. Fantastic.
I'm not going to hurt you. I'm up to 12 drops now, maybe a little more, like almost to a half a dropper. I'll just sit there and let it destroy me. But I'm not going to do that to you, man.
Good. So you...
Unless you want me
to.
Nope.
I want you to.
Do you? All right, so if we can get a vote...
She's here to see me cry.
You're here to see him cry?
Yeah.
You shouldn't have said that to me. All right, here we go.
So you don't buy the extract, you make the extract.
I bought this. I bought this from Puckabutt Pepper Company.
Okay.
This is their test batch 3 right here.
Yeah.
This is they have got much hotter.
Yeah.
But I like this one because it's got a nice burn. I actually blew out my elbow. I got some fluid in my elbow in New York at the Hot Sauce Festival Expo. And this right here saved my life because it distracts you from the pain that you have.
I would imagine so.
I mean, it's weird. It's just, you jump to a whole nother level.
It's like my leg hurts. Punch me in the eye.
But it doesn't leave any marks.
So how many flavors do you have here?
All right, this is this one here. Let's see what we got here. He mixed them all up.
Oh, I did. I'm sorry.
I had them in order. But we have Mass Ave Mild.
Okay.
We have my original flavor that the first sauce I ever came out with.
Yep.
And then we have Newberry Street Nightmare. And these two sauces came one after the other one because when I first came out with this one in 2014, people said, "Oh, that's too hot. That's too hot." And other people were like, "Oh, that's not hot enough."
Right.
So I'm like, "All right." So I came out with Mass Ave Mild, And then they said that really wasn't hot,
Yeah.
So I came out with Newbury Street Nightmare.
And that's a difficult thing. Like, I've been to restaurants and you order buffalo wings, and they're like, "Would you want mild, hot, or whatever they call their crazy hot
Right.
one?" And sometimes their crazy hot one is barely hot at all, and other times they're mild. You're tearing up, and
Right.
so it's tough.
I try to stay away from mild myself.
Yeah,
Just
I
get
would
the hot
imagine
ones.
so.
But I don't want something that's going to be so hot that I can't enjoy my food.
So what is your favorite pepper of choice?
My favorite pepper of choice is I have two actually. I have the Reaper,
Yeah.
and then I have one that's called the 7-pot Baracapur. And that's
I'm sorry, 7 what?
7-pot Baracapur.
7-pot.
Baracapur.
Okay.
That one right there, if you want, I'll write it down for you later on. But it took me a while to spell it. But that pepper there actually is how I started the company.
Yeah.
When I was just making it as a hobby, I was just, messing around and I was thinking about a pepper to use, and a friend said, try the Baracapur. So I tried that. But that's another one of the peppers that, unless I grow it, you're not really going to find it anywhere.
Right.
I can't just call someone and say, hey, can I get a pound of these? So
You just can't go to the grocery store and pick it up.
No. So what I did was I switched over to the Maruga.
Okay.
And because and it wouldn't have happened if it wasn't for Facebook, I gotta admit. As much as I can't stand Facebook, sometimes it actually helped me. Because I wouldn't have taken the company to this. I wouldn't even have this company if it wasn't for Facebook.
Right.
Because while I was in my recovery from my second embolism, I met a guy online, and we were talking for years, and I never even realized who he was. And then when I was going to start the company, another friend of ours said, hey, don't you realize that, you're friends with Brett Rogers, and he's the CCO of Puckabutt Pepper Company, and I didn't know that.
Yeah.
So they hooked us up, and he asked me to send him a bottle of sauce, and went from there.
That's awesome.
And now I'm in their store down in South Carolina.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
So if people wanted to check out your sauce, where could they? So you said you have a Facebook.
Yeah,
I know you have a
Facebook.
Twitter.
Yep, we have a Twitter.
Yeah.
We have. I don't handle those aspects, but some people that do. But you can Crescetti's in East Bridgewater, C and Smith Farms in East Bridgewater, and while you're there, they got awesome vegetables and stuff, and it's vegetable plants this time of year, so go there and pick up your vegetables. And then, I'm sorry. He told me not to hit the table. I'm over here hitting the table because he told me not to.
Yeah.
All right. Now, if he told me to hit the table, I would have left it alone.
Yeah.
All right. So anyway, and then Chili's up in Canada.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. So and he's got a bunch of and you can find them online. Chili's, and they have like 3 different stores up in Canada. So it's pretty cool.
Nice.
I think they just opened a 4th. I'm not sure.
And so I'm sure people can.
Or they can go to
website?
BostonBallistics.com and buy it from us.
Nice. What do you have cooking? So you have 3 flavors. You have one kind of coming out. Are you working on something?
I'm actually just finished yesterday. As a matter of fact, just came out with Kenmore Square Chaos. That's my pepper extract. I have a Reaper powder coming out.
So you're gonna just sell it as an extract? You're not gonna?
Oh yeah.
Put it in it. So
it just comes just like this. That's how I bought this one.
Oh, okay. So what would someone use that for?
You could put it in your beer. You could put it in chili. Put it on anything.
Yeah.
You put it in your food. I put it on my tongue.
Yeah.
I'll show you tonight. I'm not going to make you do this without.
Oh no!
All right. So, but I mean, I'll show you how I do it.
Yeah.
Most people, and you guys didn't even bring me any water, man. My mouth is dry.
Oh, we can get you water.
Yeah, we
Can you really?
Yeah.
Can you get me a water?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
We'll get some
not
water.
doing anything.
He's the research. You're supposed to be talking.
Well, she'll be talking in a minute. I'm gonna burn her up too.
Something more important.
I'm gonna burn her up too. So we'll get that. But so if any of you guys listen in Canada, you can get it through Chili's.
Nice. So you
awesome.
mentioned Hot Sauce Festival in New York.
Yeah, that's
are those
the Hot Sauce Expo in Brooklyn every year. Steve and Lisa Seedberry. They put it on every year, and it's one of the greatest. It's the best hot sauce show out there.
Yeah, is there a lot of hot sauce?
Oh yeah, they do. The Seaberries do one. They do one in Portland.
Yeah.
They have another one that's going out in. They have one in California. Hot Sauce Expo. Then they have the Taco Fest in New Jersey, and I believe they have the Arizona show too. Arizona Hot Sauce Fest.
Hot sauce
the Arizona,
huge down there.
I think Arizona was the first year last year. I'm not sure,
Yeah.
but I think it was.
It's funny, every time like I talk to someone in like a specific field, there's always some sort of convention or show that you're like, you never even realized it.
No, unless you go online, you'd never even know this stuff. Some of the stuff exists.
Yeah.
Or unless you're in that, in the business.
So,
oh, wow,
there
she
we
got me
go.
water. This is, you guys are the
Yeah,
best.
she's great. She's here to make fun of me. She's awesome.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Then she's going to have a good time.
I am.
All right.
They got me water.
And you brought a bottle.
Yeah, this is how the company first started, right?
Okay.
Let me shake this up for you a little bit. Looks good, but it'll look better. When I first started the company, everything was waxed.
Yeah, it's a very cool.
And then I was told, you know what? That's not really cost effective.
But it looks cool.
Whatever. I get an order for like 200 cases of sauce. I got to do everything. That's not going to be cool.
So you brought this so we can
so that's
add
for
this
you
to
guys.
our prize package.
Yep, that's for you guys.
That, every 100 likes we get on Facebook, we give stuff away.
Oh, someone would love. That's one of my favorite bottles right there.
Yeah,
So
and
they'll love that one.
what flavor?
This is my original flavor.
This is the original
Yep, the very first sauce I ever came out with. It's made with Moruga scorpion peppers.
Nice.
I get those from Pucka Butt. Because they're one of the only companies out there that go pesticide free, even though they're down south.
Oh, really?
So it's awesome.
So why did you choose?
And kosher. They're kosher.
Really?
So if you I don't know. I'm not
gluten-free?
That's gluten free. All my sauces are gluten free, especially this one.
I feel like that's one of those things everyone wants to know.
The gluten. Don't get excited about gluten.
So why did you choose to go with Boston?
Because I think one of my first horrific experiences was in Boston. So
Yeah.
so I thought, you know what?
So it's burned in your brain?
I like it. Yeah, it was
nice.
engraved. No, but I just decided, you know what? You got to represent.
Yeah.
I lived here my whole life, so. In our city, if someone asks where we are, we all say,
Boston.
usually Boston.
Yeah,
So, someone's not going to, if I say Marshfield, they're not going to know where that is.
Right.
So,
Is that where you're from originally?
yeah, originally from Marshfield. So, yeah, that's where I grew up, and, got the hell out of eventually.
Marsh Vegas, as they call it. Yeah.
Good Lord. Yeah, that's yeah. Besides the word pet peeves, that's another one of my pet peeves is people saying Marsh Vegas.
Marsh Vegas?
Because it wasn't.
Great. I'm glad I said that right before you're going to be giving
If you
hot
were a
sauce.
summer person, sure, but
Yeah.
not if you were a year-rounder.
So what did you do? You mentioned that you retired. What did you?
I was in construction.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been in construction since I was 17 years old. And when I left, I was a heavy machine operator. Mm-hmm. And just the rattling around and over the years and
it's a
and
rough,
the fact that I inherited this from my grandfather, a factor 5 Leiden blood condition. So, that coupled with what I was doing was giving me embolisms. So the doctor said, you know what? You got to stop.
So does your doctor feel that the hot sauce is beneficial to you in some way?
He won't touch it. He won't go anywhere near it. But one of my best friends, Ed Curry, and he's the one that created the Carolina Reaper. He actually battled cancer with peppers.
Yeah.
With eating. The man eats like 4 pods a day. And we're talking peppers over 1 million Scoville.
He eats 4 Carolina Reapers a day?
Oh, yeah, easily.
Why?
Breakfast, lunch, dinner, snack.
I don't know.
Right, because did you know a pepper's got... it's astronomical how much pepper. I should have done some research before I came, but it's astronomical. Someone Googles vitamin C and peppers.
Research? That's why we keep fishing.
But no, the pepper makes an orange look stupid. As much as far as vitamin C.
Yeah.
So.
But does it have to be that kind of a pepper? I mean, could you just eat a
The hotter the
pepper
better.
The hotter the more C?
You can look silly eating a jalapeno. I think the hotter the better.
Yeah.
You might as well, if you're going to do it, you might as well do it. That's why I came up with this one, because I like to burn myself.
Yeah.
And I want to burn other people, and I want people to experience it with me. So
And I think...
locally, so.
Yeah.
So I have a question, though. Did you build up a tolerance to the heat then?
Yes. When I first started, I was the biggest girl in the world. I actually did a video on YouTube.
Wait a minute. You just said the biggest girl in the world.
That's what he said.
You're right. I shouldn't have said that.
Why?
What's
wrong with that?
Now it's on.
We're going to
I shouldn't have said that. You're
Yes.
right.
sauce it off?
I was the biggest child in the world. Okay, when it came to peppers, I didn't want them in my mouth.
Yeah.
But then, being in the kitchen and taste testing all the time, you build up a tolerance. She's staring at me now because I called said a girl. I feel very uncomfortable here. I just want everybody to
Stop
know
making
that.
the guests uncomfortable.
I feel very uncomfortable.
No, I'm just so interested in what you have to say. That's all.
Okay, all right.
Very
Well, anyway, I
I'm a
just don't want
science
you to.
teacher,
I don't want you
too.
to take that any offense.
Yeah, she's a science teacher.
She's gonna
So
have her husband hunt me down.
no, she's probably more likely gonna like bring the stuff into school.
Yes.
and like
There you go.
That's my 12
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
see which one's tough.
See, this is gonna be on my website soon. I don't know. I gotta wait for my labels to come back from the printer, but
Nice.
so.
So, your regular hot sauce would retail for how much?
That one right there.
Yeah.
Website sales is like 8. That's because of everything I have to go through with that.
Yeah, no,
But
that seems pretty reasonable.
but at stores right now, you
Yeah.
can. I think you can get up for all 6 in stores.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Yeah.
And so
but it's the only, not too many sauces are handmade. I don't mass produce this.
Yeah.
I have my own wholesale license. I do everything. Me and my fiance do everything ourselves.
you
so.
just make it in your kitchen.
What? No. See, that's very illegal.
Yeah.
No, we rent the East Bridgewater Commercial Club kitchen.
Oh,
that's
yeah.
where I cook out of.
Okay.
I got them FDA certified.
Yeah.
I think we're in our second year.
Oh.
Yeah, so this is our second year of
Yeah.
being FDA certified. So
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, so it's a process.
Yeah.
If I lived down south, I'd be able to cook. Some states have cottage laws.
Yeah.
And you can make it right in your home kitchen.
Right.
And as long as you make under $20,000, you don't have to. You don't have to get. You can do it right in your home kitchen. So.
Yeah.
I
Not
can't do that.
Yeah.
Because I have a dog, and I don't want
Right. Yeah.
I don't want
Yep.
somebody with a dog or a cat
People
going up to
complain
their
about
pot.
pet hair or
Yeah,
something. Yeah,
Exactly.
yeah, yeah.
Is this Angora? But, so I rent that kitchen, and it's been going good for the last couple of years.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Research?
Yeah.
Okay.
So
what do you got on the pepper? And the,
Okay. So, shit.
You sure you don't have a fake news page now?
No.
Just checking.
Don't bring
No.
up the dragon fire. He doesn't like
He's
that.
like, Wikipedia says.
I'm a little insulted, but we're going on. I sound weird over the intercom. Okay. Let's see. Your average medium orange has about 70-ish milligrams of vitamin C. Chili peppers have almost 108.
Wow. Holy crap.
See? So
Wow.
it's astronomical.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if you can stand the pain, I just build up tons. Like you said, jalapeno first. Then I hovered around a habanero.
Yeah.
And then last summer, I really started getting into it. I'd torture myself. I just ate a douglas. I started eating douglers in the garden. Then started eating reapers, and just by myself suffering. And
Yeah.
then so after that, once you eat the reaper, everything else you'll see that after you try this, right? You'll go to eat a jalapeno, and you won't go. There's no taste. There's no heat.
That's 'cause my tongue will be dead.
No. That's what. Believe me, if anybody's tongue would be dead, it'd be mine. Okay.
No, it's just funny. I just remembered the story when I was a kid. My mother always liked hot stuff, and she always ate, is it the pepperoncinis? Those kind of
Oh
ones
yeah,
that they
the
get.
one with I
And
can't even taste the heat.
I
of
always thought those were
anymore.
jalapenos
I love
as
the
a kid,
juice.
so I didn't really know. And my friend who lived down the street's mother had a garden, and she's like, "Oh, I have some extra jalapenos." And I'm like, "Oh, my mother loves those." So I brought it home, and I thought it was all super nice. I'm like, "Mom, close your eyes and take a bite," and she did. And she's chugging water and milk and stuffing bread in her mouth. And I'm like, what's wrong? I
See,
had
that
no
jalapeno
idea.
is only 15,000, I think.
Yeah.
Or is it 3,000? I get it screwed up all the time, but it's not that hot.
Yeah.
Well,
Well,
and where the Carolina Reaper is,
Making me nervous.
you're talking. I think it tops out around 2 million, but your average is probably around 1.5 million Scoville. And that's what these are made from.
So,
Brett made this.
for some
I believe.
perspective for our listeners,
Yeah.
1.5 million Scoville. Scoville is the unit of measure. They measure the hotness of peppers. Where would a jalapeno fall on? How many Scoville? Research.
Did you look that up? I think the jalapeno is $3,000. I think.
So from 3,000 to
1 point. This right here is probably about 1 million, 1,200,000 maybe. Hovers.
So it's way hotter.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Well, they've got. It might even be hotter than that.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. No, this.
Right,
could
yeah,
be-
you're
This is
estimating.
an extract, so it's much probably in the millions.
Great.
Yeah. If you took enough of this, you'd. I had a buddy that took it and did a video, and
The whole
yeah.
jar?
No. Well, he did a half a plunger.
Okay.
And he was laying down and he dropped it in his mouth. And had to stop because it went up into his nostrils.
Oh,
and he's
God.
doing it, so he's like, "I gotta stop this." And just, you see the video stop.
Yeah.
And it's like, but I actually grew a pepper 2 years ago called the Weapon X, and I can't remember what the cross is. I but it was I believe it was a naga, the type of naga crossed with a moruga, and they called it Weapon X. I'm probably wrong on that, but I sent it to Ireland to this guy Robert Bradshaw that does reviews online.
Yep.
And he had to stop the video because when he caught, he went cleared his throat while he was chewing on it, and it was packed with oil, and it all shot up into his nose.
Oh,
so
God.
he had to stop the video. He said, all right, I'm sorry, lads, I have to go. I was like, oh no.
So what's like the worst reaction that you've heard of to these types?
Cramps.
Yeah.
The first time I ever ate a Reaper, I was on my bathroom floor on the tiles with my face on the tile trying to soak up the cold because I was in so much pain. I guess would be the equivalent to childbirth because you just, I mean, not so much whatever, but it's just the pain that you go through. The pain. It just,
But that brings up another thing. There's so many rumors about what works when you're experiencing that heat and you're trying to get rid of it. What's real and what's not?
Not liquid. Stay away from liquid when you drink. Because I think it makes it worse. Because you're just pushing it. Because now the capsaicin is going to go up into your pores. And anything you drink is just going to go over that. And it's just going to soothe it for a minute. And then as soon as it's done, it's just going to kick right back up again. Lime is probably your best choice because lime will actually help extract the capsaicin and help you digest it.
I want some of that.
No.
too.
So lime is the best because I've seen people use yogurt, then throw up yogurt, and then I watched a guy drink a half a gallon of milk and then instantly throw that up.
Well, I mean,
you go to
you don't want to drink that much milk anyways.
If you go behind the dumpster or something, you'll see some interesting things.
Yeah.
It's not a good place to.
But what about like bread and crackers and that? Kind
That's just gonna, like I said, it's just gonna stop it for a little bit. But then you're gonna be transferring it down to your gut and everything with the rest of the pepper, and it's just gonna later on, it's just gonna come up. It's gonna give you something to throw up.
Yeah.
Then it'll look like a party down there. You got milk and because when I first started, get me wrong. When I first started, I drank milk, fruit punch, and I forget what the other ridiculous thing I drank all at the same time, just to see if I could stop the soothing. So it was like, it was not a good scene.
Oh man.
Do we need to get Andy a bucket? What do you think?
No, because
right.
the stuff I'm getting
This isn't going to be as bad
when
as
you take it.
Yeah.
I'm going to start you off light. This is my Mass Ave mild right here.
Okay, let's try that.
This I love on salads. I actually gave you guys some recipes.
Oh, nice.
So
I saw you have some on the website also.
Yeah, I have some on our website too.
Thank you.
Are you having some too, my man? There we go. See, I can't discriminate. The beige guy here. All right. So this one here I love on salad. This is my favorite. I have a recipe in there
And
for
this is
chicken
the
over
Mass
salad.
Ave mild,
And this is
right?
my Mass
Oh, it
Ave
smells good.
mild.
Oh, it does
And
smell good.
Right.
Yeah.
It really goes good on salad. It's just, I'll tell you something, you guys.
All right.
That'll be cool.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Salute.
Now, the first thing you're going to get, now you're going to be like, wow, that's mild?
Yeah.
It was for about.
That was that
Yeah.
moment of, and then,
oh, that's good.
Hey.
Right.
Well, it's got a nice flavor.
That's
though.
the dougla.
Yeah.
If
And
that's
the boot
mild-
sauce.
I know, right? Yeah. I'm so fucking
The boot
screwed.
sauce has a tendency to be like the other boots and go for the tongue.
Yeah.
And I tried to get that out.
Wow.
But the dougla goes for the back of your throat, and that was the hardest one.
Wow, that's mild?
The scorpions. The
That is
scorpions.
not mild.
No, that's not mild.
All right,
But
well,
it's
check it
very
out.
good.
All right, so this is the second sauce I came out with. I mean, the first sauce I came out with. This
You're
is
gonna
my
share your
original.
ones?
Oh yeah.
I was just trying
We
to
have
go right
limes
on
here.
you.
Andy tried to hide them on the other side of the table,
Of
but
course, just from you.
You guys need limes. You don't need limes.
just in
It's
case.
the euphoria you get is incredible if you just let it ride. If you just ride it out.
Oh, boy.
Now, this is my original sauce. This is the first sauce I ever came out with.
Again, it smells good.
Yeah.
This is
The
my.
other one tastes. It's just.
Yeah.
This
Tastes
is
really
now this one. The other one there that you just tried has 4 different hot peppers in. That's the dougla, the yellow daisy cutter, the boot saucy, and the Peruvian habanero. And
Very good.
2 of those I get from Puckabutt Pepper Company, and the other ones I have to grow.
So what's in this one?
This one here has Moruga scorpion.
I feel like we're making you repeat the same stuff.
No, this is a Moruga. I have 2 Moruga sauces. I have the original that you're about to try right now.
All right. Give me 1 second to recover here. That was not mild.
You're drinking liquid. You're going to make it worse. Do
I
you
know.
not listen to the man?
No, I did, but it wasn't. It's not bad. It's just strong.
Right.
I
And it
like
was-
it now. The burn
Yeah,
is
it was.
good.
It was.
See,
it's,
it's,
yeah.
if you eat enough of it, you go into what's
Yeah.
called euphoria. And if you watch some of my videos online, you'll see what I mean. Because I don't want to get into it because it's gross, but I didn't realize
I'll
some
take
things
it
were going on with my face, and it was like,
No, I already
man,
feel
I
like
look
my
like
nose
an
is
idiot.
running. So,
All right, so this is my original sauce. All right,
all right.
so
Okay.
here we go.
Schlatter.
Shit.
Was that Jewish? Oh, you got.
Irish.
I was going to say you look Irish.
See,
That
doesn't
also
seem
tastes
nearly
good.
as hot to me.
Not yet,
See-
maybe?
Just let it ride up. That's the
Yeah.
Maruga scorpion. It takes a minute.
Oh, I feel like it's getting hotter.
What it'll do
It's
is it'll
getting
start
hotter.
building and building. If you let it sit in your mouth, sometimes I'll just for other like smaller companies, they'll ask me if I'll do a review, so I'll do a shot, and you just gotta switch it around in your mouth and then swallow it. And I actually had one of the guys, and I'll give him a shout out, Will Morris. He made a hot sauce that, man, it was when it was hit my belly, I was like, whoa,
Yeah.
ooh. And I've done some shots that.
And I mean,
But yeah.
this is the thing. Is like, it tastes good. It's very spicy. But I wouldn't normally be eating a spoonful of it. You know, I'd be putting
No,
it
you'd be
in or
putting it on
something.
food. See,
Yeah.
that's the tough thing because you have to have it with food because the food is a real, it
Yeah.
complements this different
Should run
things.
chicken wings.
Yeah, I was just thinking that.
Yeah.
And this one here, I
I'm
love
thinking
on
we should
chicken
have
wings.
tissues.
This one here, I love on salad. Now, this is here was one of my favorites. This is one of my favorites to
Is
come out
this
with.
the hotter one?
No, yeah, well, this is my Mass Ave mild. I mean,
Oh, okay.
excuse me,
That's-
my
We did Mass
Newbury
Ave.
Street Nightmare.
Yeah.
Thank you. My Newbury Street Nightmare.
Great.
That's right now. I don't know. Yeah, I might have changed because I actually changed the schedule process
Yeah.
on this one to make it
It's-
hotter.
it's
Because people
still-
told me it wasn't as hot as my
it's,
other
back
one.
it's
here.
still
Oh,
there.
excuse me.
Yeah. All right, now this is my Newbury Street.
And what kind of peppers are in this?
Now this is Maruga Scorpion. The only difference between this and my original is that I roasted red peppers and garlic that are in this one
Oh, okay.
to give it a different
so it
different
shouldn't
flavor.
be hotter.
But it has double the Maruga Scorpion.
Oh,
Oh.
no.
It could be. Okay.
Yeah. So it has to be a nightmare. Okay.
All right.
You guys
Let me-
ready?
hang on,
They're
let me
doing
cleanse
shots
myself.
of beer over here. And I'm like so tempted to drink, but I got a good streak going.
Yeah, no.
You got your water.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, I got water.
Fine.
All right. So here we go.
Goddamn.
Again, the initial flavor is really good.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's taste.
Yeah, that's the roasted red peppers.
yeah.
I love that.
That's really nice.
That's a fun sauce to make.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah, but now it's turning hot.
Yeah.
They are really tasty,
Yeah.
and that's what I like.
All
I
natural.
want some heat.
Fresh bell peppers.
Yeah.
Fresh Maruga
Now, do you
Scorpions.
grow the
That's
bell
good.
peppers as well?
No, I buy those. I buy
Okay.
those, but I go to the just a regular outlet, the market and stuff.
How you doing over there,
restaurant
girl?
markets
I'm
and
fine. How are
Yeah,
you doing?
I'm fine. These were good.
excellent.
I can tolerate these.
Stuff. Oh, that's nothing.
yeah, shit.
These guys. I wish that you could see their faces. This is going to be fun. All right, now this one, the next one I'm about to show you, and you guys are the first people to try this, so this will be cool.
Oh, shit. Should we cleanse our palate?
Yeah,
first?
go ahead and cleanse your palates. I don't need to, but you can.
All right.
Because I think it's awesome. I love the euphoria you get from hot.
No, it's
It'll
really
take
good.
you.
Yeah.
Like I said, it helped me get rid of a pain that I had.
Mm-hmm.
Because I just do enough extract and you'll be.
I'm honestly as curious about the limes as the sauce because I've never heard that as a remedy before.
Me either.
Oh yeah, because there's lime in some hot sauces. I have lemon in this one.
I think my eyes are watering.
My eyes are definitely watering.
And you guys haven't even got to the hot stuff yet.
Fish is getting up to walk away.
I'm
I-
bailing. I am okay with that.
I have 3 children at home, so I can't cook things
Hey, let's
this
see about these
spicy.
dishes.
See,
unless
your
I'm
kids
just
will.
eating
Your
it by
kids. My
myself.
kids eat it now. My oldest is 15. What's up, Russ? But he likes
yeah.
the Newbury Street Nightmare. He eats that every night on everything. My youngest,
Oh, really?
Christopher. Hey, Chris.
Yeah.
He eats the Mass Ave mild. He likes
how
that
old
one.
is he?
Christopher's 10 and Christopher's 11 and Russell is 15.
Wow.
Yeah, so
I feel like this works.
Yeah.
yeah, it'll
Yeah.
break it. It takes it gets it out of your pores
Yeah.
and helps you digest it a little bit. It's not going to be an instant cure, but
No, but nothing is.
no. But I like to just, I just think it helps me stay motivated. Because I have friends, Ed Curry and Brett Rogers. They're from South Carolina.
Yeah.
And when they go on the road, they use that to stay awake. dropping and driving.
Really?
Oh yeah. If you go on Puckabut's website or Ed Curry, you know, if you go to Puckabutt, they have a segment called Dropping and Driving right now, and you can just see them driving around the streets of Fort Mill, South Carolina.
So like kind of instead of like no dose or like
yeah,
sort of
exactly.
tablet.
Yeah, with more pain. Yeah, I'm not going to say it's just going to wake you up. You're going to be in pain.
So is this kind of like a macho?
No. I do it because of.
No, I don't mean you specifically.
With
but
my Factor 5 Leiden, I have to. I'm on warfarin, so I have to have that checked you normally have to have it checked.
Yeah.
Plus, I've had two pulmonary embolisms, so they have to check me every week.
Right.
And I wasn't going to go to the hospital every week, so my fiance Kathy, hey Kathy, she got me at a home test kit. So now I just test my blood once a week at home, and boom.
We might want to peel this other lime.
Yeah,
I'm
let's
just
peel
saying.
that.
I'm killing them. I like it.
No, it's so far so good.
It's one of those things where you go, "Oh, this is so hot, but it's so good.
Yeah.
I want more."
And there's a lot of sniffling.
But it's better on food because you have something that helps it. You know,
you're gonna balance it.
Yeah. Exactly.
Like I said, if you put it in, would you put it in chili?
Oh yeah, you can use it in chili. You can use my the original in chili. It tastes good. Even matter of fact, Newbury Street.
Right. So you wouldn't be putting like a ton in chili. You'd be putting enough so there's some flavor.
Well, some people, it depends on their heat. You have different people in your family that can't handle it, so you wouldn't want to make it too hot. A couple of tablespoons will do you.
Yeah.
You know, you don't need that much.
I have to say, I'm a little nervous about the extract, just because I know the other has.
I am horrified.
Horrified.
Well, these here, right,
Nervous.
with what I'm going to give you guys to try, right, you get to taste the capsaicin of the pepper, actual capsaicin. Some of these sauces, you get to taste it a little bit. I don't know if I'm going to get into that, but there's some ways that you can try. You can tell what capsaicin tastes like. But other ones will mask with different flavors of vegetables that they might use.
And the capsaicin is what makes the heat, right?
Yeah, and I just got some on my skin.
We'll just be tasting the heat then. That's it, right? With the extract? Or
Yeah.
There's a
Well,
flavor to it.
Are you growing
There's a capsaicin. There's a capsaicin flavor to it, and then you're going to get the heat. But what I'm going to have you do, right, is because I don't want you to burn parts of your body because this is going to act. This is pharmaceutical grade alcohol, all right? So as soon as it hits wherever you're going to put it, it absorbs right in.
Oh.
So you're not going to get like an oily taste or anything like
So it
that,
won't
or
go
water.
like-
If you let it with saliva, it will.
Yeah.
But if you just let it sit on your tongue and let it absorb in, and then just let it spread up throughout your mouth naturally, you'll be fine. But don't lick your lips. Because you lick your lips and
That's
you're going
how
to
you
wish
get
you
the
hadn't.
burning.
Yeah, you're going to wish you hadn't even met me. So, all right. So, but I'm going to start you out light,
no.
all right?
All right.
Because this is my Kenmore Square Chaos, all right?
How's that lime coming?
Oh, dear.
All right.
So this is going to be like a...
This is brand
Yeah,
new.
like a
drop,
drop is
right?
good at
This
that.
is brand new.
One is, but yep, that's plenty. Thank
There
you.
you go. One.
I got two.
Two.
Make sure you give him
Okay,
two.
you got you in. You're
he's
out. He's
bailing.
out. All right, I'll give
Oh,
myself
no.
two. Now you're gonna do exactly what I do. Is I usually just put it right on my tongue, my mouth, right? But I'm gonna do it like this for you guys, so you can see what you got to do. All right.
All right. So for
You're
our
gonna-
listeners...
because if you don't, you're gonna
For our
burn
listeners,
down
it's
something
on a
you
little
don't want
spoon.
Yep.
And you're just going to
I'm gonna take
avoid
it.
your
Right.
lips, obviously.
I'm gonna avoid my lips. I'm gonna just take it and lick it right off the spoon.
You ready?
He makes it look so easy.
Here we go.
Cheers. Oh, I definitely got on my lips, I think.
Oh, that's hot. That's
Yes,
good,
it
though.
is.
See, I've built up an immunity. 2 drops really doesn't do anything to me. I can't even
shit.
flavor it anymore.
And so that is
That's Kenmore Square Chaos. That's
Wow,
a new
that's
product
hot.
that just came out.
with what kind of peppers?
Now
Holy
this is
shit,
made
that's
with Carolina
Good,
Reaper and bubblegum 7-pot peppers.
hot. Okay.
Yeah.
So there's 2 in there.
Yeah, it's 2 different kinds.
Yeah.
Andy
And the
is
more you
wiping his
use,
eyes.
the
Oh, yeah.
hotter it's going to get on you.
But
I tear up no matter what I eat. That's just a...
I see what you're saying, though, about put it right on your tongue, because I can feel it on my tongue. I can't feel it anywhere else, and it's
Right.
really good.
It's a focused burn. It'll stay right where you put it. That's why I love this stuff.
Holy
and
shit.
I got a buddy over there when they were doing the dropping and driving on Puckabud's website. He accidentally got some on his lip.
Oh.
And it's like you don't want to get it on your lip because that's the worst pain. But you get a lot of saliva buildup, And
I'm doing my best to avoid that right now.
Yeah.
Nope.
No?
No.
All right.
No.
all right, cool. All right, so check this out. This is one of my favorites. This got me through a lot of pain. This is called Test Batch 3.
Oh, God.
Oh, shit.
All right, now this is...
Well, this is the hottest thing you brought, right?
Yeah, this is a Carolina...
Well,
this is a
two's
Carolina...
Like,
yeah,
one is good, one
This
is
is
good.
Carolina Reaper extract.
Oh.
Are you tearing up? I'm tearing
No,
up like bad.
Look, I'm not.
I mean, I use the Carolina Reaper also,
Oh,
but
just like my lips.
I want to say there was a little more on this one here. All right,
What was the last one again? I'm sorry.
Carol, that's Test Batch 3.
No, the one that we just had. What kind of pepper was that?
Carolina Reaper and Bubblegum 7-Pot. They call it Bubblegum because it goes after your gums, too.
Oh.
Yeah. So if you lick in here, you'll be bumming.
Nope, I'm not doing that.
Now, this one, the first time I had it, it made me feel like the top of my mouth was shedding. That's how hot it was. But I didn't give you nearly. I didn't give you nearly as much as I had the first time. So you're gonna do the same thing you did when we did last time. Just put it right on your tongue.
Should we give this a little time before?
You want to give it a frickin'?
Well, no, I don't know. I mean,
Yeah, I'm all right
I still
with
feel
holding.
the burn.
You want to? Okay. All right. Go ahead.
Do you wanna do the
ball
lime?
things.
Let's do to be fair. Cleanse the palate.
Good, you can do the lime.
Cleanse the
I'm
palate.
not gonna do that now. Shut the fuck up.
Oh shit. But yeah, these will be on sale.
I'm literally tearing up.
The
My
chaos
nose
will
is
be on
running.
on sale soon. But I love
Definitely
this
got it on
one
my lips
because
too.
Oh, you did.
Yeah.
No,
you can feel it on your
Yeah,
lip.
like when I pulled the spoon out, I think I grazed my
Yeah,
lip.
you're gonna burn that. That's gonna burn for a little bit.
Yeah.
so
But,
I thought this got absorbred right in.
Oh, it does. Why is yours not absorbing?
Well,
it?
no, it's still burning. My tongue.
actually
Oh
feel like
well.
it's-
It's gonna burn.
Yeah.
Oh, did I not say that? Oh, you're gonna burn.
I actually feel like it's kind of calming down a little bit now.
Yeah, it won't last.
It didn't
that
last that long.
No, it
like
won't.
you see these
It-
videos where the guys eat the pepper.
Well, the more you
yeah.
use, the hotter it's gonna get.
Yeah.
You know, if you're gonna do, 10 drops, you're gonna feel it.
No.
I'm hoping maybe some of this will evaporate a little before we.
So a little tidbit about me.
Wiping your eyes.
I have a food allergy of some kind.
Oh, great! He tells me that now.
No,
Yeah, I'm allergic to vinegar.
No. But I'll go out to eat to a restaurant, have nothing spicy, and I'll still tear up.
Oh wow!
So this is not anything.
Oh, okay.
It's definitely more than normal, but it's not.
He's just
abnormal.
naturally weepy.
Oh, is he?
I actually went to.
He weepy.
I think it was a Longhorn with a friend of mine, and she knew I tear up and whatever, and so I'm dabbing my eyes, and she's like, "Oh, don't cry," and so I take it, and I'm going fake crying, and she turns to get something out of her purse, and I take the napkin down, and the waitress is standing there, and she goes, "Oh my God, are you all right?" And we just burst out laughing and couldn't control it. She wouldn't come back to the table. We had to call someone else to get our check, and
I was just
thought we were
left you. I won't
crazy.
get paid.
well. So that's it, right? We're done, right?
No.
No, we're not done. Oh no, we're not done.
Come on,
I
you
hope
See?
this is
win.
interesting for.
Your drop's already evaporated.
Oh yeah, yeah.
That's okay.
No, no, I have to give you more.
Yeah, let's.
But you see how quick that
yeah,
evaporated?
it is.
Yeah.
It's like
Right. Because that's pharmaceutical
You
grade.
can
This
just
is
give me one. 'Cause
yeah.
It looks like maybe there's still one on the spoon. Maybe.
that's the equivalent of one right there. Look at that.
Oh.
All right. Now this is Test Batch 3. This is this is your Carolina Reaper extract. This was made by Brett Rogers.
so. This is the hottest pepper extract. Do you feel that?
No, this isn't the hottest one out there. Oh no.
That you
No,
Carolina-
they make a much hotter one.
But the Carolina Reaper is the hottest pepper.
Oh, that's the hottest pepper.
Yeah.
Right now, yeah. All right, let's go. We can throw
all
it
right.
evaporate. You trying to
All
kill
right.
time. You ready?
little
Gotta
bit.
make it evaporate again. All right?
Oh, God.
1,
Two,
2,
three.
3.
Why are you looking at me?
Because you're the girl.
Because we're filming Andy.
Holy shit!
All right,
It's
now
kicking in
my
now.
eyes are watering.
Yeah, that's Test Batch 3.
Wow, that's hot.
Oh, wow.
Holy crap! So, Dave, I hate you a little bit.
Figured you would by the end of this.
Yeah. Wow. Holy crap.
Yeah.
That is I think the hottest thing. Yes, I'll take some more tissue. Thank you.
Wow.
Oh my god. As far as flavor, I can't.
taste
Yeah, I
any.
can't taste.
No, that's you just taste the rough capsaicin.
Yeah.
That's all.
And it's
won't really
under my
get any.
tongue.
Yeah, you won't get any flavor. But capsaicin, that's it.
Wow, that is fucking hot.
Yeah.
Holy cow.
That's good, though.
Yeah, but the more you do, the hotter it's going to get. That's what I love about the extract.
Wow. How long does this take to cool off?
I like lime.
Anywhere from 5 to 15 minutes.
Oh.
It depends on how much you use, because I did a video with someone. I used about a quarter of a plunger and about 10 drops worth, and it rode me for about almost a half hour.
I went right for lime. I do have to be able to speak.
Okay.
That's my excuse.
I'm not going for the lime.
Okay.
Can we just say for the record?
All right. That is insane.
We all know you're tougher than Andy.
Yeah.
We all knew it going in. We all know it
So-
now.
Thank you.
I don't know, someone say something because I can't.
So you're glad you had me on the show?
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm really glad I bailed out at this point.
Holy shit.
Because I know
It's
me.
really good.
Yeah, I believe that. I'm sure it's fantastic. It's just I know my heat limit.
I have to say, though, I'm glad that you told us what you told us about let it just go on your tongue and
Yeah.
don't let it go anywhere else. 'Cause
Right.
if that was all over my mouth right now, I would be really hurting.
Yeah. Yeah. Like I said, I've had friends. I've even
Mine's
gotten
going down
on
my
that.
throat a little bit, to be honest with you.
Oh, that feels good.
I love the burn.
Yeah.
The burn that's why I've got into the industry. It's the burn. Not to mention it helps me out, but there's nothing like pepper euphoria. Because if you eat enough, you go into
well, it's like an endorphin, right?
yeah. And the only way I've ever been able to explain it is take a hit of acid.
Yeah.
Okay.
And if you drop enough of this, you're going to feel just like that.
Whoa.
Eventually. You're going to go into a state that you don't even realize you're doing some things.
It is
Wow.
still super hot.
I
But,
mean, you won't
Yeah.
kill people.
yeah, but the lime really, really helps.
See, it's been so long since I've drank or even had lime after I've done it.
Yeah.
I just let it kill me.
Oh, man.
Wow.
You're
Really
you're
hot.
holding up there. 'Cause,
Yeah, I am
it's-
not doing the lime.
Well, I have to be able to speak. It's kind of a
I can
podcast.
speak.
Oh, well,
I'm speaking.
I do.
I don't
during
think
the
I'd be able
summer.
to. If
Really?
oh, yeah.
During the summer, I'll do videos.
Yeah.
And last year I did the Nagla that a buddy of mine, Chris Cutter Benson, he sent me one of those. I did that. We did the red bubble gum,
Yep.
chocolate bubble gum.
We're still here. We're listening.
All right, now I'm doing the
All
lime.
right.
These guys are bailing out on me.
Okay, so I can still talk, which
Yeah.
is never
Yeah.
a good sign.
Yeah, I did I think the last one I did was the Reaper. But I also did a one they were calling the Borg 9.
The Borg 9.
Yeah.
So these videos, are they on YouTube? Is that where?
Yeah, no, I do mine on Facebook.
Oh, okay.
I stopped. I think I have now most of mine on Facebook, my Facebook page. I don't like YouTube, so I just do it on my page. I'm not doing it for the popularity or for the views.
Yeah.
I'm just doing it because I like to look at myself and laugh.
Nice. Well, I'm glad you came in. I think we're pretty much destroyed. We appreciate that.
I actually had a question.
Sure.
Go ahead.
I'm the only voice left right now. Okay, you said you grow most of your peppers in a grow box?
Yeah, and I start in February.
Yeah. So does that, from what I understand,
Like
each batch of peppers comes out different depending on the soil and the growth?
Yeah.
Does that, how does the grow box affect the flavor and the heat of the peppers?
Nothing.
Is it just...
Absolutely nothing at all. If I start, if you were to drop a pepper seed in the ground in May,
Okay.
you'd be lucky if you get anything in Massachusetts at all. But I start in February, so that gives me a 3-month jump on everybody else, so I can.
Don't worry, guys. I'm sure the burning will go away eventually.
They're
Yeah.
really,
it's
they're really
starting to come
hard.
down. Yeah.
But yeah, me starting in February has nothing to do with the heat. It just has everything to do with. I want to be able to get pods in August.
Yeah. No,
Because I also do for people out there that want pepper challenges. I also do pepper challenges
Okay.
where I'll just come in. I'll have people eat 3 different kinds of peppers,
Yeah.
and then
Good luck.
last one standing gets some stuff. Yeah. So if you guys ever want to do a pepper challenge,
I think we just did one.
we could bring some peppers on here. You guys could eat some peppers.
Man.
It's
Yeah.
much
See,
better.
I
with
feel
pods.
like they want to post one of those, but they really don't.
Yeah, we might find some suckers for that.
They might.
But David, I want to say thank you. So tell our listeners again where they can find you, where they can get your stuff.
Well, they can find me is if they want to hit me up on Facebook. My name is David Flipp, Flipp. If they want to hit up Boston Ballistics Hot Sauce, they can go to bostonballisticshot.com. They can also find us on Facebook, Twitter. What's the other one? There's Twitter twerking.
Twitter, Facebook, Instagram.
Instagram, that's the other one. Yeah, you can find us on Instagram. Or you can find us in Crescetti's, C. and Smith Farms, and Chili's up in Canada, and Puckabutt Pepper Company down in Fort Mill, South Carolina.
Nice. Or they can like us on Facebook and get an opportunity to win a bottle of sauce along with our prize package. Please feel free to like, comment.
You'll get some Andy's tears.
Yes, you'll get my tears. Like, comment, subscribe. Please leave comments on iTunes. That helps us out. And if you need to contact us, you want to ask us questions, comments, tell us we're big sissies, you can do that at Inebri-art@yahoo.com. And again, David, thank you very much for coming down.
Hey, not a problem, Andy, man. Thanks for having me.
It was
Kristen,
torturous
right?
and a blast.
Yeah, it was good to burn you guys up.
Yeah.
I'm glad we could have
it
this
from the bottom of my
opportunity.
heart when I say kiss my ass.
All right. I love that.